I Sheikh Lonnie Beans Bay, Divine Minister Mother T, is the Moorish American Muslim Sufi. It's still building onto the Moorish Islamic foundation of our Holy Prophet Most Noble Drew Ali, trying to uplift all humanity by teaching the new African Moors the five highest principles known to men: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. The Moors are a God-fearing people. They come in many hues, from the darkest of the dark to the lightest of the night. What we need to do is to stand up in unity for the people and with the people, because our struggle is for them, the people. I am striving to get unconscious brothers and sisters to become conscious of healing and safeguarding equal dignity and human rights. We stand in solidarity and unity with the poor, the homeless, oppressed, and incarcerated. First, we have the right to live on this earth as human beings. We are civil and human rights for everyone in the world under love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Also, we want all people to fight for self-determination. The Holy Prophet Most Noble Drew Ali came with the master plan of the age to uplift his people by talking about race pride, nationality, our great-grand history. And he told them that they had the blood of the prophets and holy men and women, the kings and queens in them. He had a divine plan of the age, and he called it the Great Meeting Zorn. I am a Moorish Islamic socialist and humanist. I am for my people and all other people around the world. And I am serving humanity, and I fight for all people's rights. I believe in the five highest principles known to men: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Because where there is no justice, there is no peace. I want to teach New African Moors more science from a more Sufi point of view. The Holy Prophet Most Noble Drew Ali came for all New African Moors around the world. We still have a problem with New African people because they have so much in the dark on the subject of nationality. That is a shame. That is why the Holy Prophet Most Noble Drew Ali came and called all ye Asiatics of America and hear the truth about your nationality, because you are not Negroes. Learn your forefathers' ancient divine creed, that you will learn to love instead of hate. Most Sufi religions therefore concern themselves with the spiritual path and deal with such issues as how to follow this path, the conditions of the path, the significance of the spiritual master, and the role of the disciple. I found my spiritual master while I was in prison, October 12, 1984. And his name is the Holy Prophet Most Noble Drew Ali, and he founded the Moorish Science of America in 1913 AD. In the East, he is known as the Master Egyptian Adept, Sheikh Sharif Abdul Ali, the son of Allah. But in the West, he is known as the Holy Prophet Most Noble Drew Ali. He started calling himself a prophet while it was the Moorish Holy Temple of Science in 1925. The Son of God, the true day star from on high, the Holy Prophet Most Noble Drew Ali brought his people, the New African Moors, their true divine creed of Islamism. Our race Asiatic, of many hues, our true nationality, national names, Alis, Bays, and Eels. Our true nationality, Moorish American, and our true national flag, which is all red with the 5-pointed green star in the center. And the 5 points represent love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Even though dominions will rest upon human hands all over the earth, there will be rulers who will reason with wisdom and justice, and master builders build high civilization on earth, or at least parts of the earth. Others come be scientists, artists, and mystics. A son of God, founder of the noble order of mystic Sufis of Moor science. By Sheikh Sharif Rafi Ali Bey Sultan on July 7, 1957. while bringing the world new ideas and discoveries in order to guide the Earth's development in new directions. The Moore Science of America Incorporated is the guiding force of the universe, and the Moors divine national movement of the world. It comes to give New African Moors love and kindness to one another. We have to come together in unity and justice. The time has come when every nation must worship on its own vine and fig tree, and every tongue must confess its own. Through sin and disobedience, every nation suffers slavery due to the fact they added not the creed, Islamism, and the principles of their forefathers. He, the Holy Prophet, most noble Jordan, came to enlighten New African Moors to the truth about who they really are, because in these last days are not acting right by one another, because everything is related to the streets of criminal activity. He is the man for the job for the free, to free the dark minds so they can see the truth under love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I, Shilani, being this great divine minister, Mother T, is going to help my people to become better citizens, help them get their lives in order so they can become productive members of society, and help people who are ex-offenders getting higher education, housing, and employment. The Holy Prophet, most noble Drew Ali, is a guiding force with the Moors' divine national movement of the world. It's to open up the blind eyes of New African Moors so they can see the light of truth and reality to the whole world. He came to lay down the divine laws of his Father God Allah, the great God of the world, of all the worlds. That is the nationality of the Moors, which was taken away from them in 1774. And the word Negro, black, and color was given to the Asiatics of America was Moors descent, because they are not the principles of their mother and father straight after the gods of Yuma, but whom they knew nothing. Our new African people, children, will be taken from us and given to another race of people, and we can do nothing to stop it from happening. Deuteronomy 28:15. But it should come to pass, if thou not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, the observers to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake, and would also be forced to work for food, water, clothing, and everything else we may need. Chains of iron was put on our necks until we developed as a people, destroyed as a people, till we were destroyed as a people. The thoughts of Allah, the everlasting of the past, is never any days to come, and so is man, the spirit man, and woman. Know thyself and thy pride of this creation, the line united to vengeance and matter. Behold, the part of Allah himself is within thee. Remember thy own dignity, dare not descend to evil and meanness. Human beings on the third plane was first heaven. Hold up. Three, four. Human beings on the third plane is first heaven, moving on to second heaven, the soul plane, and with the two selves, the higher self and the lower self. This is where the mind comes into play. and where we use our minds, this is where our understanding, thinking, and understanding and reasoning comes from. As we as Moorish Americans have many mystic systems before you become a logo Circle 7, a son of Allah. I am that I am. See, God being this Bay, Divine Minister Mother T, is a faithful follower of our divine holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali, to the day I die. We Moorish Americans are very respectful, with race pride, and we are good citizens and members of society. I am an American citizen with all my civil and human rights. As a Moorish American Muslim is my true nationality and birthrights, and to be a true human being on earth according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. It is critically important to maintain the religious neutrality of the state, simply because human beings tend to happen in state of mind on earth, reflections and believers on our lives as human beings, and religious beliefs over the views of those human beings in power are just reflections of the government of the day. But the facts to control religion and regulate it is purely private domain, because this is neither possible nor reasonable, desirable. Believers of many faiths and many brothers and sisters is one in the Lord Almighty. Believers will always offset their religious convictions politically, and it is better to acknowledge and regulate this reality than to deny it and force such political expressions of religious beliefs to go underground. Instead, the effort should be to separate Islamism from the state, while constitutionalism and human rights and citizenship and public policy. Constitutionalism provides a legal and political framework for religion and safeguarding equal dignity and respect for everybody in the whole world. Civil and human rights and the well-being of all citizens. The standard of human rights, while authoritatively defined in international and regional treaties and customary international law, can be applied in practice only through national constitution, legal systems, and institutional jails and prisons, etc. I believe Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali laying down the Moorish Islamic foundation on the foundation stone of salvation for the whole world and for his new African Moors in this great uplifting act of the great maiden Zorn. He established a divine plan of the age that acknowledges the public and the public policy role of Islamism, including its influence on the formulation of public policy and legislation and civil reason within the framework of constitutionalism, human beings as human rights, and citizenship as discussed and as reasons of civil reasoning process are required for the adoption of public policy of the state. I'm a Moorish American Islamic socialist, and my name is Sheikh Lonnie Bean Bay, Divine Minister Mufti of the Moorish Science of America. And I come to uplift my people is doing bad in the streets. We stand in solidarity and unity for the poor, the homeless, oppressed, and incarcerated. First, we have the right as new African Moors to live on this earth as human beings, and also everyone has the right to self-determination and stand under love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I, Sheikh Lonnie Bean Bay, Divine Minister Mother T of the Moorish Divine National Movement in the Moorish Science of America. I am the CEO of the Moorish Islamic Council, and I am to help all people in trouble with the law and criminal injustice system, from juvenile systems, county jails, prisons, federal and state, probation, and parole. I am the founder and CEO of the Moorish Islamic Council, men and women striving to become better human beings on this earth plane. In first heaven, I am talking about the level circle 7 dap chambers of the Moorish Science of America, third heaven. Moving on to second heaven, the soul plane, with the 2 cells. Third heaven is spirit one with Allah. The mystic level circle 7 is very ancient. It takes you all the way back to ancient Egypt. In the Moorish Science of America, our dap chambers, third heaven, is for all Moorish Americans, higher learning by our Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali, who is true son of Allah, who came to live upon humanity by teaching New African Moors how to become better citizens and live according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. If our consciousness is on the surface, before the greater and deeper part of man and woman lies in the unconscious, while the reasoning and the roots of our thoughts and words and deeds originate from. The beloved Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali came in due time to teach New African Moors about not being Negroes, colored folks, black people, and African Americans, because these names were given to African slaves by slaveholders in 1779 until 1865, during the time of slavery. But this is a new way of time now, and all men and women need to proclaim their nationality, Moorish American Muslim. Because without a nationality, you are subject to all kinds of mistreatments and abuses by all citizens of America. The Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, money don't make the man, clothes don't. It is free nationality, because it is the foundation of man. He wanted to rebuild heaven on earth plane so we New African Moors can see it. To advocate for human rights and international legality must insist on these essential foundations of civilized humanity, rather than abandon them because of the failure of some governments to uphold them. Another related point of framers of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights avoided identifying religious justification for this basic idea in the effort to find common ground among believers and non-believers. We as New African Moors want to help all people to become better human beings on earth, making them conscious of the great history of our ancient forefathers, the ancient Moabites who lived on the northwestern shores of Africa. The Moorish Americans in the 21st century, the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali came to free the Moors from the state of mental slavery in which he found them. He came to wake up the unconscious Moors of the world. The American light saved the world. A true son of Allah came to save the land according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. He came to give back to the Moors and to the whole world, by getting his people free, iron hand oppression of Europe, by returning his people their free nationality of their ancient forefathers. The Moorish Islamic Council. I can read more of that. Change this right here. I read this before. I'm gonna stop right here. You're kind of tired.